What's up, motherfuckers? It's Friday. I don't know if this is recording. It's telling me to rotate my device, but before it said to rotate your device if you want to stream a landscape. I don't know what that means. We're gonna leave it like this and see what the fuck happens. Worst case scenario, you see the whole video sideways, and that's that. But for right now, we're gonna leave it like that. Okay. Even though I can't do anything. This is weird. Anyway, it's Friday. I have not I had a good night's sleep this week at all. So I've been crabby and cranky. Yeah. And just all kinds of blech. Okay. I haven't had a good night. Oh, my poor camera. I haven't had a good time at work either. Yesterday I was just livid, but it is what it is. Work is work is work. You just gotta deal with it until you can get your own shit popping off. You know? I am, this is really bothering me. Alright. I'm gonna change it and then see what it is. I don't know. So anyway, let me see. I've had, let me tell you, without promoing much, because I really didn't do much promo for my Etsy shop within the last week, I had about 19 views for my shop, which isn't bad at all. No orders yet, but people are looking. So far, all I have up there are hats to sell. Last night, I started making baby booties. So I'm thinking of, I've got the hats, I've got the booties, and then I think I'm going to offer matching sets. And I'm also going to work on cute little baby turbans for girls, where it kind of like is pinched in the front and it's not just a regular hat. I'm going to work on those. And then I actually got invited to a baby shower yesterday. So I was like, well, this is great. I'm going to go tonight to pick up the yarn to work on the blanket for the baby. And then I'm also going to do a couple of hats and a couple of pair of booties. And I'm going to put that all together in a cute little gift bag and be like, look, here you go. It's a baby shower for a coworker. We're cool. Like, I don't hate her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know her either. It was really funny. So I got the invite. It was via email, right? And nobody else from my department was invited. So I was really confused. So I went to one of the other girls in the other department that was invited. And I was like, did I get this by accident? Because I don't even know the girl who sent it to me. Like, was this sent to me by accident? Let me know. I don't want to show up at this place, and I wasn't exactly invited to go to this place. So we started talking and figured out who put together the guest list or whatever. And it was like, oh, okay, so now we know why I'm invited, because I'm cool with one of the ladies that put together the guest list. So I said, all right, no problem. I got a month. It's at the end of the month, so I have about a month to get everything together. So I'm just like, well, I made my sister's blanket in about a week, so it shouldn't be that bad to get her blanket together. And like I said last night, I started working on the little booties. I did a pair of ballet flats in pink, and then I think I'm gonna do a pair of white and then a pair of pink booties, and then that's it. And then there's I've got 3 or 4 hats that I'm going to give as well. And then, like I said, then I'm gonna make a blanket. So it is what it is, and then at the same token, I'll start posting more pictures of different things that I can do online, so on Etsy, so that I could sell it. So I know a couple of you have been to my Etsy shop. One of you even liked it, commented on my post on my Facebook page, so it's much appreciated. Amy, I see you. We good. That's about it, really. As far as Etsy goes, I mean, do I see that turning into something full-time where I can quit my lousy job? No, I don't think so. But it's a start right now to make some extra income, so that, and basically the reason why I'm doing it, besides making extra income, because right now we're at a point where we need extra income, it's definitely something that I can use. I want to get my website created for my life coach business. I want to get my my business license and like all my licensing squared away for that business or whatever. So running my Etsy shop is definitely going to help me do that. Okay. Wednesday, my husband and I dropped our podcast on SoundCloud. I'm gonna have to get the link to our podcast so that I can put it in the description box for you guys. It's Real Talk Philosophy, so you should be able to find us that way. My Etsy shop is RealTalkHeaven, but my podcast with my husband is Real Talk Philosophy, because he's Philosophy Panther. And we went in this week. I had a Lemonade 444 theory that we explored in great depth. We touched on the whole Rob Kardashian China Black thing. Like, there's not really much that you can say about that story, honestly. Because, like, he's mad. Rob is mad, and I read yesterday he might be facing jail time. Okay? Because he sent out on Instagram, I believe it was Instagram, he sent out a bunch of naked pictures of Black China because he's salty. So they're talking about he might go to jail. Okay, Black China would be stupid as fuck if she pressed charges on him, and let me tell you why. Okay, she got what she wanted. All right, she made a name for herself, a bigger name for herself than what she did prior to meeting him. Okay, she's already copywrote, right? I believe she got a copyright on the name Black China Kardashian or some shit like that. China Kardashian. I don't think she used her real name, Angela, but so she's already got the Kardashian name. Okay, I believe. Did they get married? I think they did, or they were about to, some shit like that. But you basically can call her a Kardashian. Okay, she's got the baby, so that's automatic child support right there. You know what I mean? This nigga Rob is just salty because she was cheating on him. Shit happens. You know what I mean? Like, you knew you knew the type of bitch that you hooked up with when you hooked up with her. What, you thought you was finna turn a hoe into a housewife? Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, if you met her and you knew she had a hoe past, she had hoe tendencies, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, that's something that you could change, but if she was just a straight up hoe and you just try to turn that bitch into a housewife, that's a problem. Okay? That's a problem. What it is for the Kardashians is it's fucking karma. Okay? Because his sisters have been tricking out dudes since they hit the scene. Okay? Since they hit the scene, they've been tricking out niggas all day. Alright? Now what? Kim's set for life. Besides the fact that Kim, got rich off of making a fucking sex tape, she turned around and capitalized on that faux fame, all right, to get her own TV show or whatever. And when the TV show was lagging and dragging, she married her ass Kanye. She knew people wasn't finna watch her and her family for the rest of their lives. Nah. So she secured herself Kanye. Okay, on top of securing Kanye, she secured herself not one, but 2 motherfucking checks. All right, 2 checks from her kids. 2. And now they're talking about, the rumor is now is that they got a surrogate, and the surrogate is pregnant with twins. That's 4 kids Kanye got to pay for the next 18 years. 4 of them. 4. I'm just saying. Like, really? She's straight. She's set. She don't gotta work for the rest of her motherfucking life. Kanye the one that gotta sit here and look the fool and do what he gotta do to make sure her and them kids is taken care of. Kim got it. She got it. Okay? So Rob is mad because Black China did the same shit to him that Kim did to Kanye? Come on. Come on. The only thing is Black China got sloppy. She got real sloppy. Okay? Like, you don't invite niggas over to your dude's house. You don't, you know what I'm saying, take pictures of them in bed, in your husband's bed, wearing your husband's shit. Like, that's just flaw. Train tracks. That's just flaw as hell. Like, you don't do that shit, you know? But she's so secure in her position, knowing that she's got this fucking kid by this dude, and she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck, okay? And he talking like she ain't never gonna see her baby again and this and that, or whatever. She'll see that baby. Oh, she will become mommy of the year so that she can get that motherfucking child support. Do not sleep on her, Rob. Stop, okay? Then the funny shit is Rob got zero chill, right? Rob posted some shit on Twitter. Because Instagram shut him down, you feel me? So he moved on over to Twitter, and he posted on Twitter. He was like, "My mom is telling me to stop," but that bitch was married to a nigga named Caitlyn for years. I ain't listening to her. I was like, Rob, what are you doing? Like, that's your mom's. Like, what the fuck? Just throwing her shit out there, yo. Then T.I. step in, and T.I. trying to tell his nigga, like, yo, let that bird go. Like, stop. What are you doing? This, that, and the third. And Rob threw his dirty laundry out there. Rob was just like, you only defending her because you and Tiny smashed. Like, y'all niggas was running a threesome on my bitch for the longest. And it's like, yo, how you do T.I. like that, though? What Tip did to you? Stop. Like, that shit was before you, bruh. Leave it alone. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, man. And then Snoop had me dying. Snoop was like, yo, you got. Leave that shit be. Just leave it alone. And Snoop is always so mellow. So mellow. Like, he wasn't angry. He wasn't hyped. He wasn't nothing. He was just like, yo, look, shit happens, you know? You got. You gotta let it go. Just let it go. Oh my God, this poor guy. And I feel bad laughing at him. Like, look, we've all been there. We've all been cheated on. We've all had heartaches and heartbreaks and whatever. In the days of social media, since social media has become so prevalent in our lives, a lot of people feel the need to voice, you know, their breakups and their relationship issues and all this shit online all the fucking time. All the time. I know so many people that they quick to change their Facebook status to in a relationship real quick. In a relationship. And then on the low, they want to put, you know, they want to change it to it's complicated or they single or whatever the fuck. Like, I know people who sit and post every single fucking problem that they have on Facebook. Every single problem. And I'm just like, bruh, that is not what the internet is for. But tell them that. They ain't trying to hear that shit. You know, they post everything. Either this nigga got 30,000 kids, or there's a party going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 cars in this man's driveway, and that house is not big enough for 8+ people to live in. The shit I see on my way to work. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. So we talked about that in my podcast too, the whole Black China and Rob Kardashian thing. That was, and when we were talking about it in the podcast, like, I really hadn't, Like, I really didn't know what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to stay as far away from the Kardashian name as possible. But afterwards, like, I started looking up or whatever, because the memes were just out of control. And I was like, I need to know what the fuck they're all referring to or whatever. So I started looking up, like, what was going on, what had happened. And I was just dying. I was like, this is just incredible. Like, the day we live in now, you know, to see all this crap. Anyway, I'm almost at work, and I am about 15 minutes early. It is what it is, you know. I just need for it to be 6 o'clock. It's finally Friday, and I need for it to be 6 o'clock. I need to go home. Like, that's what I need to do today. Go home. Shit. I have a lot of things to do tonight. I've got to get beyond for those blankets. I've got a script to read. I've got to watch Big Brother with my kids, because we are a whole week behind because we do not have access to the television in my living room, because my mother-in-law has been staying with us. So, you know, Big Brother comes on when it feel like it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, my weekend is going to be very laid back. Nothing big going on this weekend. I'll be doing a lot of filming this weekend. A lot of filming. A lot. So, I expect to see some new shit soon, or whatever, whenever I decide to put it out there. You know, I do a lot of filming. It's just the editing process and then getting it out to you guys. It's bad. Anyway, you guys know where to find me. Real Talk Heaven all across the board. My Etsy shop is Real Talk Heaven as well. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.